Imagine the deafening roar of the crowd, the scorching sun overhead, and the glint of a well-polished sword. Two warriors, gladiators, stand in the center of a grand amphitheater, their every move scrutinized by thousands of eager spectators. The air is thick with anticipation and a primal thirst for spectacle. This was the reality of a gladiator fight in the throbbing heart of ancient Rome. But where did this blood-soaked spectacle originate? The answer lies in the funeral rites of the Etruscans, an ancient Italian civilization predating the Romans. During these rites, slaves or captives were forced to fight to the death, a spectacle believed to honor the dead and appease the gods. As the Romans rose to power, they adopted and adapted this Etruscan practice. By the 3rd century BCE, gladiatorial games, or munera, had become popular public spectacles. Wealthy Romans sponsored these games to curry favor with the masses, turning violence into a political tool. Gladiators were often slaves, criminals, or prisoners of war. However, some free men, driven by the lure of fame and fortune, willingly entered this brutal profession. These men, and occasionally women, were trained in special schools known as ludus. The life of a gladiator was harsh and often short. Their diet was high in carbohydrates to build fat, offering a protective layer during fights. Contrary to popular belief, not every match ended in death. A costly investment, gladiators were valuable assets, and their deaths were not taken lightly. Gladiatorial games reached their zenith during the reign of the Roman Empire, from the 1st century BCE to the 4th century CE. Emperors used these games to showcase Rome's military prowess and to keep the population entertained and controlled. However, as the Western Roman Empire began to crumble in the 5th century, so did the gladiatorial games. The rise of Christianity, with its condemnation of blood sports, played a significant role in their demise. By the time the Eastern Roman Empire fell in the 15th century, the era of gladiators had long since faded into the annals of history. To recap, gladiators originated from the funeral rites of the Etruscans, eventually becoming a popular spectacle in ancient Rome. These warriors were often slaves or criminals, but could also be free men seeking fame and fortune. Their lives were harsh, their careers often short. At the height of the Roman Empire, gladiatorial games were used as a political tool and a means of public entertainment. However, their decline was inevitable, with the fall of the Western Roman Empire and the rise of Christianity, marking the end of this blood-soaked chapter in human history. So, next time you find yourself watching a modern sporting event, spare a thought for its ancient ancestors, the gladiators of Rome, who fought not on a field, but in the arena, their lives hanging in the balance, all in the name of spectacle, honor, and the ceaseless roar of the crowd.